Right, so listen, you wouldn't believe the ordeal. Honestly, it's almost comical if it wasn't so profoundly, soul-crushingly disappointing. Like IV had better experiences waiting for dial-up to connect. And I grew up in a post-Soviet country, believe me, I know disappointment. My grandmother used to say, a beautiful lie is always better than a harsh truth. This, darling, was neither beautiful nor a lie, it was just a harsh, relentless truth wrapped in the shimmering facade of a supposed luxury hotel. See, I am the type of person who believes a holiday should be curated, a delicate balance of aesthetic pleasure, impeccable service, and crucially quiet. I'm not asking for the moon, am I? A little peace, a semblance of refined taste. My mother always said, details, darling, details, they make or break everything, and oh, did they break everything. It began, of course, with the approach, you know, that first impression. The moment where you silently judge whether a place aligns with the carefully constructed image in your head. It didn't, there was rubbish just lying there, near the entrance, like a discarded promise. Honestly, the audacity. It's like a painter starting a masterpiece with a smudge of dirt on the canvas. A terrible omen, wouldn't you agree? A glaring lack of respect for everything. It already screamed, we don't care. Did they not think anyone would notice? It's not exactly subtle, is it? And the receptionist, bless her heart, she tried. She really did. Explained about the COVID measures. The indoor heated pool, the sauna, the steam room, all closed. As if the world just ended and suddenly indulging in a little hydrotherapy was a societal transgression. It was particularly irksome because, frankly, it's deceptive advertising. You advertise amenities, you provide amenities. It's simple economics. My economics tutor, Mr. Volkov, always said a promise unfulfilled is a debt unpaid, and they were accruing a substantial debt, let me tell you. Then the breakfast situation, a pre-booking system. For breakfast, like what am I, a prisoner scheduling mealtime? I arrived late, naturally it's my aesthetic. I like to be fashionably delayed, it's my personality, and they had limited slots. Limited. As if a leisurely start to the day is a privilege, not a basic expectation. It's the principle of the thing, it's rude, it's telling me my time is less valuable than theirs. It's just appalling. Honestly, I felt like I was back in school, begging for permission to partake in a meager meal. The room itself, well, nice, the receptionist had said, that was generous. Let's just say it was compact, small is a kind word. It felt more like a beautifully decorated cupboard, truthfully. And noisy, oh the noise, the floors were wooden floors in a hotel. Do they not understand the physics of sound? Every footstep, every dropped object, every whispered conversation amplified. It was like living inside a drum. I swear I could hear someone breathing in the next room. My grandmother used to say, silence is golden, but noise is a torment. Never a truer word. And the television, oh darling, the television, it looked like it was rescued from the set of the Flintstones. Seriously, a relic, a technological fossil. It was a cruel joke, it's a visual insult. But the real horror, the truly unforgivable sin, was the cleanliness, or rather the distinct lack thereof. The floor, light-colored, a calculated decision, I suspect, to highlight the grime, because there it was, dust bunnies, stray hairs. Something vaguely sticky. It was a microscopic ecosystem of unpleasantness, and ants, tiny, relentless ants marching across the floor like miniature invaders. I once had an ant farm as a child. I understand ants. I do not want them in my hotel room. It's uncivilized, and it's a sign of neglect. It says we don't bother to maintain basic hygiene. A deeply unsettling message. The bathroom, oh the bathroom, the water, its smell.
Ed of bleach, overwhelming, artificial bleach. Like someone decided to weaponize cleaning products. It left my skin feeling raw. And.
Script content, oh you know I was looking into scams near Memmo Baleeira Hotel, Sagres like. You think it's all sun and beaches, but some people they just want to take advantage, you know. It's so sad. Like businesses near Memmo Baleeira Hotel, Sagres, sometimes they try little tricks. Nothing too crazy, but enough to ruin a nice day. One time, a tourist went to a little souvenir shop, not saying the name. But you know, one of those places with pretty shells and magnets, and the shopkeeper gave them change in fake euros. Like, can you believe that? The tourist probably didn't notice until later when they tried to buy ice cream or something and the cashier was like, this is fake. And then what? They lost money, felt stupid, maybe cried a little. And the shopkeeper, probably still there doing the same thing to the next person. So unfair. Then, like restaurants near Memmo Baleeira Hotel, Sagres, some of them add extra charges to the bill, you know. like service fee or tourist tax that wasn't mentioned before. And if you don't check, you just pay. And the tourist, they all happy thinking about their nice meal, then later they see their bank account and oh no. Maybe they argue, but what can they do? They leaving in 2 weeks anyway. The restaurant, still there, still doing it. And taxis. Oh, taxis near Memmo Baleeira Hotel, Sagres, they sometimes take the long way, especially if you not local. Like the driver sees a tourist, adds extra kilometers, charges double. And the tourist, they don't know the streets, they just trust, and then boom, too late, the driver, probably laughing, it's so But you know what's really sad? Tourists don't even realize until they gone. They just remember Sagres as that place where people trick them. And that's not fair because Sagres is beautiful. Why do some people have to ruin it? Anyway, that's what happens sometimes near Memmo Baleeira Hotel, Sagres. Just be careful, okay?
The reality of businesses near Memmo Baleeira Hotel, Sagres. If you're staying at the Memmo Baleeira Hotel in Sagres, you might assume the surrounding businesses match the hotel's polished facade. But reality is a cruel comedian and the joke is on you. The businesses here, they're a parade of mediocrity, a symphony of disappointment, and a masterclass in how not to run a hospitality operation. Let's start with the basics. Markets, more like sad garage sales markets near Memmo Baleeira Hotel, are where freshness goes to die. Take Mercado 25 Durable, a place where fruits and vegetables seem to compete in a who can rot the fastest contest. Flies swarm the fish like it's their last meal, and the prices, higher than the cliffs of Cabo de São Vicente. One visitor described it as chaotic, with missing price tags and scales that might as well be decorative. If you enjoy guessing how much you're paying for wilted lettuce, this is your spot. Otherwise, bring a packed lunch. Dining, a roller coaster of regret. Restaurants here have a special talent making you question why you ever left your hotel room. Holi Diwali, the lone Indian option, is where dreams of good curry go to drown in sour sauce. Customers report being treated like nuisances, not guests, unless you enjoy arguing over why your paneer tastes like dessert gone wrong. And let's not forget their eco-friendly approach, littering the beaches with flyers. Nothing says authentic Indian cuisine like contributing to ocean pollution. Then there's Three Little Birds, a place where service is slower than a tortoise on sedatives. You'll wait an hour for nachos, only to watch the table next to you get theirs first. The staff, more interested in their own conversations than your empty stomach. And if you think paying €15 for a burger without fries is reasonable, congratulations, you've been scammed. Laundry Lounge Sagres, where clean clothes come at the cost of your dignity. This place is a psychological experiment disguised as a laundromat cafe. Want to wash your clothes while sipping coffee? Too bad. The staff will glare at you until you order food, then charge you €15 for a sandwich that's 90 mayonnaise. One guest was publicly accused of soiling the toilet, repeatedly, because nothing says relaxing laundry experience like humiliation. And if you dare to ask why your breakfast never arrived, they'll shrug like you're the one being unreasonable. Surf camps, more like surf scams. Sagres Natura Surf Camp Hostel is where surf dreams go to die. Imagine paying €60 for a lesson where one instructor ignores 12 beginners fighting for waves. Rooms, a gamble. Some are spacious, others feel like closets with bunk beds. And if you're a solo female traveler, enjoy sharing with 2 random men because safety is clearly an afterthought. The instructors, some are helpful, others treat you like a nuisance. One guest described being yelled at for not popping up fast enough, because nothing builds confidence like being berated in the ocean. The hotel itself, a masterclass in disappointment. Even Memmo Baleeira Hotel isn't safe from